Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are not getting that ward, sadly, but oh well, I tried. They have a Talon jungle, we're versus an Orianna. Misfortune mid lane is a pretty dang good pick into a lot of picks, but there's only one issue, which is if you play versus a control mage, a lot of times it can become very challenging to kinda not get kited eventually, but MF is a character that can go Bloodthirster first item, and if you can get to that, you can sometimes just completely sustain the entire time while taking harass, and you become so powerful through it. MF is like mainly an auto attacker, but she does have a pretty fun and very, very simple playstyle, which is your Q is just considered, I would just say it's like an auto attack, you just press it. It bounces to the target behind, and if it kills it, it will also cause the next hit to crit. MF's passive is you get bonus damage on the first person that you hit that's a new target. So if I like auto attack something, you're going to see 2 damage numbers come out. And that means that if you ever use your Q, it will always, if the second one is going to bounce, be a new target. So that's pretty nice. That's going to bounce to her, and that's going to also crit and deal so much there. So yeah, we already got like massive trades onto this guy. The best way to play it is that you just do Q trades over and over again when they stand behind their minions, and when you do that over and over again, they will get significantly chunked. Dang, really, I can't get that auto attack off there? Anyways, what our W is that it is strut. It is a very powerful ability as long as you can have it active, which is something that can help out versus control mages, because a lot of times they are skill shot based. Because it gives you movement speed while you are not taking any form of damage, and if you take any form of damage from literally anything, including like just a single minion ball, you will lose strut entirely. But right now, it gives me 60 movement speed. Swifty boots, Swifties, gives you 55. So I have better than Swifty boots when it is active, which is ridiculous. You can join fights easier. You can dodge things easier, right? So it's very convenient, is all. She did trade versus me, but the thing is that she chunked the crap out of herself by doing that, so I feel like that's not that bad for me, considering I, am kind of... Also, that should never hit there. That's my fault for, throwing my ability the way that I did. Dang, she is so chunked. I don't know if that means that she can die here to my Echo, but it would be kind of sick if they could. I'm a little bit worried about what I just did, which is I'm staying. Our E is Make It Rain, which is a AoE slow ability. It barely does much damage. It does magic damage. It lasts a couple of seconds in an area. I would recommend to rarely use it inside a laning phase because you will run out of mana so quickly. A lot of times you just want to use your Q and your W. When you activate W, you get your strut back if you lost it, but as soon as you take any damage, it completely goes away again, so that can't always be an issue. Also, I might get ganked here, but I'm still gonna commit to try to just shove this out, because I don't really care. So when I activate it, it also gives me bonus attack speed for a little bit, and every single time I land it on a new target... Nice. That Kog'Maw gank was actually insane, and it worked out very, very well. Well played, dude. She was trying to freeze on me, and because she was freezing so hard while playing super aggressive, she unfortunately put herself into a very weird spot, so the Kog'Maw E was super effective at keeping her in a strange position where she couldn't really escape. We're gonna go lifesteal first item. This will make it so when I press Q to like secure minions and also try to harass, and we're just auto-attacking, we can sustain ourselves very well in this lane, which makes it way easier. So yeah, whenever you land your passive, your strut CD goes much shorter, so a lot of times if you ever want to shove out a lane, the best way to do it is you activate your W for the attack speed, and then you start cycling your passive through all the minions over and over again, to put on a lower cooldown. As you can see, I'm taking damage, and the reason why Bloodthirster first item is good on MF is firstly, because her Q feels like a bonus auto attack, a lot of times you can just stand still and just press Q onto people and deal plenty of damage, and it feels very, very powerful, but also, Bloodthirster's shield technically means that if they pop your shield but not actually dealing damage to your health bar, you don't lose your strut, and that means that you get to move faster more frequently, and obviously that is, like, super, super busted. So just do a little trade there whenever she misses her Q, because Orianna is trying to use her Q to, like, kite me, right? So every single time she uses Q, that's a moment where I know that I'm, like, a bit safer. There's a chance that I get Orianna ultied here, and she's looking, maybe. My ultimate is a cone that I shoot, and it's a channeled ability, meaning that it can be canceled. And it does an insane amount of damage if you can keep people inside of it. Like, tremendous damage. Right now it does 1.4k. Just auto-attack once, that's fine. Probably can't get her with my Q, so I'm just not going to bother wasting my mana, because it's pointless. I only want to try to use my mana when I feel like it's going to be something good. Otherwise, I'm just getting first shove, and I'm okay with just having first move to, like, go places. It doesn't really bother me to just be in the area of if something happens, I can, like, probably join fast. If bot lane got ganked or something. I did just grab the Plantain River just to get back some mana, because I was hoping that if she would stay, I would start using my E more frequently just to try to harass since I... Oh. I know that there's no way to get her here with that Q, but I'm just going to throw it anyways. She misses her ability bad. I feel like she probably healed herself in River, I guess, because she seems kind of healthy again. Why do people never check this brush to see if there's, like, vision or anything? I don't know if you were going to go top lane or Grubs, brother. I almost put myself in a bad position there. I'm just going to stop her base just to annoy her. I know that she'll, like, harass me, but it's not going to deal enough. And that preventing her base is pretty significant, I would say. Nice. I stopped her base again just by walking at her once again. And I think bot lane's going to get dove because they're super low, and it seems like they're being pressured hard to the point that probably Talon is going to show up. Assuming. She is super, super chunked again. I know that she has enough mana to probably ulti me, but we do see that Talon's bot side, so I'm not very afraid. I do have Bloodthirster in base, and I could use my ultimate to shove this out, but instead I'll just do the strut trick of just activate W for the bonus attack speed, cycling through different hits just to refresh my ability over and over again, so I just always have it available. And we'll just base for a BF sword, that's okay with me. Our Bloodthirster spike, and also just MF in general, as a character, does feel good to scale with. I feel like most AD carries feel pretty good to scale with, because if you make it to like 3 or 4 items, you're going to deal a lot. Damn, the exhaust plus wither tech was a little bit insane there, but at least he was able to steal it. He wasn't able to cast his ultimate. He was trying to go for like one more auto attack, it didn't go off. Ooh, the Orianna is there too, yikes. There's probably no way for me to help. Oh. I have to flash there, otherwise I don't get her, I think. It's sad, but necessary. I don't know why that Nasus just walked towards me, but he walked towards me with... I thought that it was just him kind of griefing there, but I guess he was like last minute just, I'm gonna wither you because Talon's also rotating. I did not expect Talon to be there too. Not bad though, because we almost have our Bloodthirster and the spike point. You'll see if I get to like 3 core... how crazy MF damage just kind of skyrockets out of control. Because she's not complicated. All I do is just right-click people, press Q, and I might activate my E for a slow and act W for attack speed. It's really not that complicated. She's kind of like a stat checker, and that's what's so convenient about playing her mid lane, because a lot of times stat check champions sometimes catch champions that are more skillful to play, like Orianna, off guard, because they feel like they can just kill you, and then you just stand there and tank everything and just fight back anyways, as long as you can like be in range. The downside, though, is of course we don't have crowd control, and they have like a ton. Obviously, Orianna can just, like, ulti me into Talon gank and probably get me that way. I'm gonna buy Bloodthirster because the power spike is too strong to not get. I need it badly, since having the shield from the Bloodthirster will just give us more leeway of being able to just walk towards her with my strut active, even if I get hit by something, and be able to hit her with my anything, really. You could go Lethality MF2, I guess, but in my experiences of control mages, I feel like the Bloodthirster effectiveness is just way too important to get. Talon's probably going to try to run away here. But he's just going to die. This is where my strut comes in handy, because I'm fast as heck. As long as I don't lose it. And I just kill you, because there's no way to escape me once I am able to get in range of you. And then I can always lifesteal back up to full as long as there's a minion wave, and just stay on the map if I don't have like a crazy buy. And he even gave me a pink ward too, so thank you. I don't know why you dropped down the pink ward, that was very random. Get the plate for myself. That's all I'm going to do, though, because I did see Nasus was last mid, and if he goes behind me plus Talon, it could be, like, super bad. Because he was just going to probably try to get me there. Get the rose. Was Talon just mid? And just like that. So I used slow first, I auto-attacked twice, I Q'd a minion as she was running away. The Q that I used on the minion killed the minion, it bounced to her, so it did the crit damage for just a little bit bonus. And then even though she has phase rush, I just used my ultimate in hopes of maybe being able to get her. Didn't know if it would or not. And it all worked out. And then we're back to being full HP again. If Talon ganks me, I might be able to lifesteal enough to keep myself alive. Although it looked like I was being rotated on again, so I think I'm just not going to stick around because it's just too risky. Because Nasus, once again, could just be going behind me. But this is fine because we're super, super strong. I can maybe be the person that will, like, allow us to get to a certain stage of the game that Kog'Maw can be very strong, because he seems kind of weak right now, of course. I'm going to go Swifty Boots. It feels very good on MF. I've really enjoyed it. We'll just go Collector into Infinity Edge into probably, like, Last Whisper. So we have nice burst damage spike into being able to also just shred the armor from the people later on. Essence Raver isn't that bad if you want, like, unlimited mana. I feel like it's not really that necessary, though. The score is 11-11. Classic case of getting hit by a ton of stuff, and oh, never mind, it's only because of Mbessa, though. If Mbessa wasn't here, I would have been able to full tank so much more. The Mbessa damage kind of came through very quickly. There's no way Ezreal would have bursted me. In the end, pretty successful fight, I would say, though, because it started off with, like, not the best spot for them to be in, I feel. It looked like Talon was... I immediately got away from the wall because Orianna balled him, so what was going to happen is that Orianna was going to ulti off of him, so I tried to create as much distance from Orianna and Talon as possible, since it would be super bad if I got hit by that. Tried to just hit closest target. Unfortunately, didn't really have a good ultimate angle to, like, really do anything, but that was still okay. And we get the next dragon, which gives us the empowered boots, which is going to be super sick later on. I can still just match this guy. The only thing that could be risky against her, I would say, is getting ganked, not ever dying solo kill. I don't think she can do that. She is not strong enough to be able to solo kill me, like, ever. We see that Talon's topside, so I should be okay here, I think. See, what's awesome right now is that, see how she just hit me with those abilities, and I'm not even using a single thing, and I'm already, like, back up to having my Bloodthirster shield again. It's, like, so ridiculously hard for her to, punish somebody like me, even at just, like, this item. But, of course, you can see that it's very difficult for me to hit her, though. I have to somehow use my E, or, like, zone her from the wave, somehow. Otherwise, I'm not getting much done. It's just, like, an even lane. Maybe a slight advantage for myself, because I, like, have a bit of strength. Well, you should have stuck around, brother. You should have stuck around! Because we could have hit the turret together and just taken it, because we can, like, force a dive. That's definitely what we should have done with Echo, but oh well. I mean, he left so damn early. Darn, I was hoping that Nihilus would be able to get her, too. See how the minions are hitting me and my strut's not going away, though? This is the peak moment for MF. Very nice. Still very challenging to stop her from doing anything here. Nasus is down here. Oh, he missed. I'm down to, like, fight her, but I'm only down if he gets the first hit off, because if we're gonna get ganked by Talon, I'm gonna be the one that probably gets caught by, everything. Huh. I pressed right-click on that, but my MF was so slow with attack speed, she didn't even turn her character to try to get it. I might ulti next wave because these guys are, for some reason, committing super hard bot side just to grab everything. Unless they're gonna, like, try to dive me and I can just press ultimate to, like, try to kill them, I guess. Yeah, they're not even committing that hard, just kidding. I don't need to do anything, I just take everything here. Very nice. Not able to really pressure our advantage, but I don't think that's really too necessary. We can still just kind of wait for another teamfight moment for my ultimate to be really influential. Use my W just to get the bonus attack speed to kill this turret a little bit faster, so we get another good buy off here. We can just play for dragons if we really want to. Play patient. Can even buy a Bloodthirster here too, huh? I mean, not a Bloodthirster, sorry, a BF. They both start with B. A lot of AD. A lot of AD. Either I collapse and try to save this guy, or I just went bot lane because she's pushing hard. I don't know if I would have been able to get there in time to save the turret no matter what. And it looks like they're not even committing for my teammates, so I guess I'll just instead just go back bot lane. I'm still fearful of Talon ganking me and killing me, because I don't even see him on the map. I don't even know where he is. Now we know where he is. There's no way for me to get there in time. I probably should just continue shoving because I have nothing better to do. It's way too far up. They overcommitted for like how far they could go. We'll see if they can do Otacon or not. I doubt it. Might get ganked here. But for now, I'll just leave because I got scared because somebody pinged. Because it's Nautilus and Ezreal, not just one. Okay, that thing was unfortunately out of Fog of War, so I couldn't hit it. Otherwise, maybe we could have taken I don't have the best buy, it's just a pickaxe, so I think I'd rather just stay on the map, because my team's already here, and being late to this seems kind of stupid. Wow, he's just gonna go for my teammate here? Okay. I used, like, a really bad ultimate, but my ultimate was just for, hitting the Talon while he was stealthed, even if it was just for a moment. MF ultimate does crazy damage, but it does 4,000. But that's if you get, like, the full channel off. If you only get a few waves, it still does a lot. You don't need to, like, land your full channel. You can just land a little bit of it. Oh, Echo just missed the freaking thing. That's sad. Okay, well, Ambessa wasted ultimate, at least. Sad that Echo missed that, but in the end, it doesn't really probably matter. Because we just need to get Infinity Edge, just one more team fight, and we can probably break open the game really hard with one more team fight, because we're in this stage where death timers are starting to get kind of long. I don't think that I can, like, help pressure this. I got big damage off. I used Barrier. Wither's just too annoying to deal with. Cogmonk did kill somebody. All I need to do is just lifesteal. I mean, my ultimate could be absolutely huge here if I find an angle where they can't see me, but dude, this is annoying that it's here. I don't think it's gonna happen. That's okay. I'm gonna buy a Swift March just to be done with it. It gives us a little bit more movement speed, and we get some adaptive force based off of how fast we are. It's like an okay amount, too, I believe, too. We get 24 adaptive. A little bit. Since we're not on IE Spike just yet, I would say that we're not too powerful. Okay, I don't know why Orianna did that unless Talon was ganking me, but as you can see, she just kind of full bursted me, and I pressed Q, and I healed for a ton again. I almost was able to lifesteal myself back up to the point that he didn't burst me 100-0, but unfortunately Talon is, of course, able to deal enough, because I was low. If I'm full HP, there's no way he one-shots me, though. It was only because I, sadly was already bursted by the Orianna. They did commit 2 big resources just to kill me. They used Orianna ultimate and Talon ultimate, and Talon without ultimate is pretty worthless. That champion is all about just, like, getting picks and resetting his ultimate over and over again and killing the squishies. So without it, he can't really do too much to punish. When I get to, like, a Bloodthirster plus Infinity Edge plus Last Whisper spike, then that is a point where my auto attacks, if this Talon doesn't build anti-heal, will be so much that I probably can sustain myself through a full burst combo easily, because I will heal for literal hundreds per hit. And I can heal for hundreds within, like, a matter of, like, probably like 2 seconds. I can get 4 hits off or so. Like 3 auto attacks plus 1 Q. Should be plenty to sustain myself. I'm level 15 as well. My team is pinging the Baron to do that. If you guys want to give Otacon, or I'm confused. I don't think that they're on it. And we see Orianna's top side. But Orianna does have TP probably, so she's gonna kill Jace and then TP down, which could be a problem. Talon is also a character that can like stealth in, and it would be difficult to prevent him from having a chance at us. You didn't have smite? It was 1 HP. Unfortunately our Echo is so tilted that he's just like standing still. I'm just gonna ulti here, just like get this guy out of the way, or try to. I'm not gonna be able to kill anybody because of that. But at least Kog'Maw was able to kill M-Bessa. Dang, 2 steals in a row from these guys, man. This Ezreal and Orianna, huh? But, I mean, it wasn't really Echo's fault because he didn't have smite. We just needed to hit it more often. It's okay. I'm not really too worried still about the game state. Still need to get Last Whisper next to really become the character that can probably just like solo carry team fights if I could appeal back well. Right now my damage is good versus the squishies. If I go versus somebody like Nasus, it's going to take too long to kill him, so he's going to be a super challenging character that if he ever presses W on me and then he has his teammates around, I probably will never be able to like escape it. That's okay though. I just got hit by Ezreal ultimate. I'm going to reactivate my W so I get my strip back so I can make it to the side lane so I can start healing myself again. There's no way for Nautilus to do anything here. Talon might have enough burst damage to kill me. He is level 16, and that is a pretty big spike point for him. I was not able to get him. Close, though. Just checking to see if Talon was in the area, but he wasn't. My team's going to get initiated on because Nasus will wither them, so I'm just going to continue shoving top because I have nothing better to do. I am level 16, so my ultimate also does crazy damage right now. They might try to collapse on me, but depends on how far behind they can get. If they can make it all the way behind, I could probably get caught. If they have to go through river, I am fast enough to most likely run and escape. Run escape. And Bessa's kind of caught. I don't know if Talon is going to stay topside to try to catch me, so that's why I'm not stepping up, because even though I think I maybe could survive Talon Burst, I'd prefer to not fight him if Orianna is also in the area. There's like a big fight going on mid. I'm going to try to rotate towards it because they are kind of committing hard here. My ultimate went off for a bit. Did about 1,000 damage to the Ezreal before he flashed away because you only need a couple waves to be able to deal that much. There's a chance that Orianna is still like sticking around somewhere. Or did she go? Never mind, she was just trying to stop that guy. That's fine, though. Jace was able to kill her. He did not get the inhib, but that's still fine, since he was able to at least open up the inhib for later on. And we have Last Whisper very, very soon. Like the full item. Obviously, we have Last Whisper, but I want the full thing. Talon's gonna respawn. I have my Last Whisper. First purchase. Sell this. Actually, I'm not gonna sell that. I'm gonna hold on to it. Dang, Ezreal ultimate hit me again. What is going on with this Ezreal? Stop, dude. Ultimate hits for 5.5k. We don't have the best initiation. I mean, if Nautilus lands a good combo onto somebody, I guess I can deal okay damage to them. I will say that there's probably like a better combo of characters. This is kind of risky for me to be down here, huh? I guess we'll see if we die. get comboed by Talon or not. Our E does get vision, so that's what I'm trying to do to, like, make sure that I'm safe before walking in, since if I walk into face check Talon, I don't know if I can win. It's just that if I can see him preemptively coming, I might have a better chance. Team is trying to pressure mid hard. Okay, that guy just leaves, whatever. Sure. Dang, I missed the cannon somehow. Bummer. Probably not worth trying to pressure Orianna on my own. There's too many threats around. It would be pretty bad to get caught out right now. We'll just get that. That will get some of these vision wards that we can grab from them. So they have less control over the map. My teammate is, like, looking to initiate on these guys. Orianna's just gonna die here. And I also, I think, can survive Talon Burst almost. If I crit there, he would have died. He's lucky that I didn't crit. But isn't that nuts? I just full tanked, also, Nasus Wither is so annoying. I just full tanked Talon Burst. Just stood there and tanked it all, and almost killed him. I just needed to get lucky with my crit. And it will become easier, too. We're not even at the spike point that is the one that will not only make it so I crit way more frequently, but the amount of armor pen that it gives is substantially better, too. So yeah. It's as easy as that. We just press R inside of a team fight when they all group up together like that. I don't care if I get bursted by the Talon because we know that we don't die to him. And he even has, like, Serpent's Fang, which is so effective against MF. Because he's trying to get rid of my shield, I guess. Maybe Life's anti-heal is better, possibly, though, because I do heal for a ton. This is the spike point where I'm insane, though. Wither will still destroy us because it will kill our attack speed. That's fine, though. We could go another crit item, or you could really go anything at this point. I bet even going Mercurial Scimitar just to have the QSS would be pretty nice for Nasus Wither. I'm not the biggest fan of going stuff like that. I think Edge of Night is also pretty good, too. Edge of Night would help out with being able to ulti without getting stopped by, like, a stray CC ability, like an Orianna ultimate or an Mbessa ultimate. Also, Youmuu's isn't bad either. Because Youmuu's gives you bonus movement speed so you can get around the map faster. But normally it's built sooner than this. My teammate's just trying to farm over the wall because he's scared. I'm also scared about getting caught because I know that I can tank a bit, but I can't take a whole entire enemy team trying to kill me. They sent so many people bot side. The best thing we can do is try to shove immediately while they send so many down there because they just wasted a ton of time trying to kill him. You guys want to keep going? That's fine. We can get the inhib. Just wait for the dragon now and the Baron. 1 more minute on the Baron. CS per minute's looking good. Also, MF, of course, takes camps very easily because we have lifesteal. So you never take damage from them. Sometimes when you do it, if I was to play, like, one-shot Caitlyn, I don't take any lifesteal stuff, so a lot of times I just get completely crushed when I do jungle camps, because I don't have a way to sustain myself whatsoever. I don't really know what I want to go. Something out of this Dirk. I'm down for, honestly, base, like, any item here. I can go Opportunity, I can go Edge of Night, I can go Youmuu's. I could Of even maybe went Axiom if I went the item that actually builds into it, but I didn't. Dang, it bounced him and did 800, but it did 0 damage. Because his shield was so dang big. So I use my ultimate pretty quickly, right? And that could seem very bad, but the thing is, if you use your ultimate and it just hits them a little bit, chunking them down to half HP, how do you fight as the enemy after I do that? Talon used his ultimate so early. This guy's gonna die in like 3 hits, so she's just dead. I just did a big flank play because I'm so dang fast. And, yeah, if the enemy ever stacks together, pressing ER very, very quickly is just so good. Just for a little bit of poke damage right before the team fight starts. Yeah, the game's just over. It's GG. There's no way for them to come back from this. Because we'll just end through mid with the minions. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the MF mid commentary. This has been a 30-minute game. That's kind of crazy. It didn't really feel like 30 minutes, but I feel like a lot of people really did well this game on my team. It wasn't just like a one-man thing. I wonder if my damage dealt is even going to be like substantial because there were some fights that I didn't get to really be part of. Yeah, it's pretty even. I mean, Jace did the most. He was the person that kept on also getting into skirmishes more frequently than other people when he was side laning. And yeah, so thanks for watching. See you guys later. Have a great day. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Misfortune in Arena. Starting off with Gray Augments. I'm just going to do Transmute Gold because sometimes you get lucky. We got Golden Spatula Quest, so we are trying to win early game because we need to get takedowns that give us like a really powerful item. Not probably the worst, but not the best either, because it doesn't help whatsoever during the early game. And I feel like maybe MF isn't the best at early game, assuming. I feel like most AD carries are kind of meh. Guerrilla Warfare. So he's just going to stand still until they rotate onto us, I guess, because it's just like Teemo passive. He just doesn't move. He gets bonus movement speed too, so... I think Flashing Wave preemptively was pretty good. I'm probably gonna be, like, okay here if he just kills that guy. Like, I know this guy will deal significant damage, but... I don't think that, Darius is gonna lose... Right? After I die? Oh, the Renata passive is kind of a big deal. I just didn't know if he would lose this. Because I feel like, Singe doesn't deal enough. As soon as Darius has his passive up like that, he becomes so scary. Maybe I should have even let him take the heal, dude, because honestly, I just don't really have that much of a use here. Okay. Thank goodness. Nice. He just barely killed that guy, too. Oh. I mean, I technically just don't have an augment. This guy has Renata's thing. This guy had, like, a big shield. I am completely worthless. Until this is done. It doesn't give me anything. Definitely makes it a bit harder during the early. Sometimes items can even, like, carry you. If I was able to get, like, a crazy mythic item that works on its own. I'm just going for Vlad. I figure that giving everybody like a free augment seems kind of good. But it's gonna be my teammate who is in the Zinzao. Let's get bonus stat ambles as we lose HP. And I will, I guess, go attack speed. It's probably best. I don't really know if kiting is gonna be that easy. feel like a lot of champions can easily remove my strut immediately, so Swifties isn't going to be that nuts. I probably should just be able to duel them back with more attack speed, I feel. It feels like these rounds in between take so long. I guess it's because, like, maybe there's, like, one person who's not buying item. I think it starts once everybody just buys it. So one person's just taking forever. Darius was holding very still there for a moment. Okay, that guy's gonna go to the other side. I tried to get some of it. I'll just take it once, or just none. But even then, like, if they don't come in, they technically aren't really doing anything with their advantage that they got. Yeah, the amount of damage that he just did to me with, like, a single hit was kind of ridiculous. Did not really like that. I'm not sure if I can survive this. Definitely not. I'm gonna try to get to my teammate so he can res me at least, because that'd be the best. So, like, if I get into the middle, now he can try to fight both of them while resing me. It just depends on if he can survive, though. I mean, that guy just did a crazy amount of damage to him. At least he got a kill. That is a takedown. And getting closer to my spatula, too. That was huge that he got that for me. Thank you so much, Darius. Okay, we have my ultimate. We can go Reapers, I guess. It's probably one of our good items. I do think that maybe crit could be better. I'll just do Reapers because, I mean, Spatula just gives a ton of stats, so it's kind of nice to just have, like, the effectiveness of... I don't know, I feel like higher attack speed for some reason just benefits when you have, like, a bunch of stats more than just having a crit. Or whatever else it was. The energy item. Oh, I thought that guy was going to go for me, but he didn't. Got it. I can't go for him because I'll just get hit by the Alistar and that'd be bad. Because one of the best things for me to be able to do would be trying to kill this Alistar, but my teammate's dying way too fast, huh? No, dude, please. Oh, I was so close to killing both of them. I just don't deal enough, man. I didn't even get a takedown or anything, too. I kind of just deal very little because we don't have anything that, like, synergizes with our stuff just yet. If I go with Gwinsu's instead of crit because I'd have so much attack speed... No, I should probably just go, like, Yuntal. At least it gives, like, both, and it also gives crit chance, too, so we'll probably, like, benefit the Spatula again. Seems fine with me. Alistar is gonna take 0 damage. We just have to try to not die to Xayah, but I think that, the Alistar can probably peel very easily. I don't think that my Darius is gonna have an easy time to even get to her. I'll try to shred him down. It's gonna take forever because he can, like, block auto attacks, and I feel like that also negates, like, on hit. Okay, well, she thankfully is just AFK. Nice. Oh, nope, she's back. Just kidding. Damn, this guy does not really take much damage. I guess it is stacking up, though, huh? Every single auto attack adds more true damage to it. So eventually he's just taking, like, an absolutely unfathomable amount of true damage and just dies. There's, like, no way to stop how much I'm going to be dealing. That's why I figured having not just full crit would be kind of... Going full crit seems very grief. Okay. Attack speed, I guess? Dang, attack speed MF, guys, I guess is what I'm going to be going. I mean, this is a pretty ridiculous amount. I guess, get more attack speed, dude. Why not? We're just gonna be attacking at... We almost are at the 4 mark. I've never actually gotten to 4 attacks per second when going this, I feel. I think I've talked about this in, like, other games that I've done of Arena, where I always take this, but I never can get to 4, because I feel like you just need so many things. Like, Reapers, for instance, gives you increased attack speed from all sources. That's crazy. I don't think that it's possible to get to 4, like, without Reapers, or some type of effect like that. Huh. That did absolutely 0 freaking damage. I mean, I am still auto-attacking for, like, a little bit, so at least maybe Darius can, like, try to carry me after I damage her. But my burst... I do not have burst. I shred, and I deal 0. I do feel like I can fix this, though. I take it back what I said about Yuntal. I don't think Yuntal is going to be that crazy anymore. I should have probably went, like, Blade of the Rune King. I think Bork would honestly work. Then at least I'm dealing current HP while they're healthy, and then it becomes, like, the true damage as I continue hitting them to, like, finish them. A bit easier. I expect these rounds to end much earlier than that. It's fine, though. More attack speed. And we have the money. We could go Gwinsu's to also proc effects more frequently, but that would be more good if I even had on-hit effects in the first place. So I might as well just build Bork, because now I will next have the Gwinsu's, which will help proc the effect, I guess. We're at 3.85. So we're not at 4.0 just yet, but we're very, very close. Oh no, we are. Never mind. When Yuntal is attacking somebody, we get an attack speed, and then, like, critting them makes it so it goes on a lower CD, so it synergizes with, like, how much attack speed I can get. My ultimate's honestly kind of useless. That guy died, but it took, like, ages. And we have our spatula, finally, dude. Okay. We have the spatula for, like, crazy amount of stats of a bunch of stuff. And we're also permanently on fire. I think that it does... As you can see on the last line, we take more damage. But, like, our CDs, like, automatically tick down very quickly now. Doesn't matter what it is. You can see, like, it's very quickly just changing. I guess Alistar rounds are always going to be super, super long. Unless they're against us, though. If they go against us, I'm pretty sure he just dies. There's no way that he can stop it. Okay. 3.57. Armor pen... Do I need armor pen? I'm honestly kind of, like, on hit. I guess movement speed wouldn't be that useful. An armor pen might really benefit from, like, the lifesteal that I have, because if I deal more damage, I'm technically going to heal for more, too. So I can, like, sustain myself easier. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to do the 2 random ones, because it's going to give me something good. Like, it won't give me, like, 2 magic pen shards. Swiftness and lethality, I'll take it. Swiftness is attack speed, and that's lethality. Not bad. Definitely like those stats. That did absolutely 0 damage, but as you guys know, I'm mostly attack speed based, so that did all of my HP. I'm just dead. I accidentally got myself killed. If we lose this round, I will say that that's, I guess, just all on me. I tried to leave, but damn. And now I'm like super low. Well, I almost killed her, so he just has to win. Oh no, never mind. She just healed up. It's probably doomed now. Dang, dude. It's my fault. I was the one who griefed him. If only I didn't just make a mistake there. Yeah, no changes, I think, is best. I still don't really know what I want to go as a last item. If I just want to build more Last Whisper, or actually commit for this Gwynsu's or not. Because I feel like something's missing from the build. My abilities apply on hit effects. Wait a second. But doesn't my Q already apply on hit effects? How does that work? Will it double apply it? Because if that's how it works, then I probably would... that's probably not. I mean, I don't have that much AP, right? Let's just do the on-hit effects, man. I guess it, like, synergizes with what we're trying to do, right? I'll just take the Might Shard to make myself stronger, too. This guy has crit Aatrox going on, and he's trying to just one-shot people immediately with his Prowler's Claw. Yeah, I mean, I did get some decent damage on him before I died, but Aatrox crit cheese is actually so freaking good. If you didn't know, you go Aatrox, and Aatrox, when he casts his ultimate, gives himself bonus AD. And then if you use, like, a percentage damage, plus, with a crazy amount of, like, how strong he is in lethality, this also burns for a huge amount when he gets a ton of it. And then he just has, like, a bunch of crit because of his stuff. Like, all of that synergizes so well to just kill somebody in one single hit if they're squishy like me. I had, like, almost have, like, no way to play against it. Unless I, like, built against it specifically, but I've been pretty greedy with my damage. I figured that it was going to deal more. Not really the biggest fan of Reapers on her. I feel like I probably should went the other item. Critical strike damage. I feel like I just take Omnivamp, honestly. Zanya's on that guy. Got it. I could get even more lifesteal, but honestly, I guess I should probably just go something like Mortal. Because maybe I truly can just stand still and just, like, not even try to kite and deal enough at this point. I might just attack fast enough. We'll find out pretty quickly, because I do feel like this would be, like, a very fast round for either of us. Okay, cool, well... Holy crap, my attack speed is so freaking crazy. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, if I was able to... There's, like, ways to input command, like, super fast like that. You have to, like, change to, like, ZX on your keyboard because it's easier to do movement through pressing keys on a keyboard than with your mouse. So that's how you can, like, do a unique way of just... achieving that. Dude, I'm just gonna build another Omnivamp. I'm just gonna make it so I just, like, heal for a ridiculous amount. And hopefully just stand still and kill everybody and don't even worry about kiting anymore. Let's never kite. Let's just stand there and just fight. Every single round. I feel like the flat lethality is gonna be better than everything else. My attack speed is 5. Like... If I stand still versus her, though, she's gonna kill me so fast, and she has, scopier weapons. My teammate has item haste, and he doesn't have, like, any item haste stuff. What? That seems completely worthless. No way, dude. He still got me. I waited for so long to, like, combo him, but nah. No! He's gonna lose. He can't do it. No. No! That was actually unbelievable. I cannot believe he just won that. That was crazy. I thought he had no hope whatsoever. He was literally one auto attack from death. But I guess the brush advantage of just being able to go into the brush was that insane. Holy shit. That was crazy. we can't lose this game now. We have to get first, right? I have to make sure that he gets to win for playing like that. We can probably beat the Cinch pretty easily, right? I mean, the amount of regen that we're going to be getting when we're fighting people is still pretty good versus the low damage dealers. So unless we got, like, one shot, I guess if Set did, like, 1 billion damage... Oh, never mind. He is out. Doesn't even matter. We are top 3. Item haste. Really don't need that. Dealing less damage doesn't feel that bad, I bet, because we just have, like, a lot of percentage stuff. Okay, on-hit effects triggering a second time on every 3 auto attacks is by far one of the best things we could possibly get, for sure. Like, my attack speed is so ridiculous. There's no way that I can kite with this. Like, I can't even do it with my mouse. I should have attempted it. Like, done the key binding swap, because I feel like it is ZX. I have to just figure out which ones it was. Okay, I mean, that was enough, right? Right? There's no way that this Jarvan can kill this guy. What? How is the Jarvan dealing damage? I mean, my Darius is kind of not, dying though, so I feel like we probably win. This is really important to not lose, because if we lose, we're out. We will literally get kicked. So now is not the time. Yeah, my Darius just looks like he's invincible because he has Hemo, and Jarvan doesn't have anything that scales with damage, right? That's the thing. His damage is just never going to be enough. So Jarvan's gonna slowly die. Oh my god, he even emoted on him. Although you just let him get a bunch of health, bro. What if we actually lose because you just danced on him? Dude. Not like this. You've had your ultimate this whole time to stall for this. Actually, it looks like we are gonna lose. We lost. We lost. I cannot believe it ended like that. That is crazy. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. At least I got to the 4 or whatever on Misfortune. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.